So let's talk about folders and imports real quick. In the last video, I mentioned there are two kinds of imports. You have this one on the home screen. This is your novel import. And you have the import inside of a project. So this import is just for you to import a single document. That is it. So let's say you want to bring in your documents and have Sudowrite help you edit things. You need to make sure all of your chapters are in one document before you import it, or you would need to import each document chapter separately. So this import is just to import a document. That is it. It does nothing else. If you want the AI to look at what you import, you want novel import right here on the home screen. So if you click that, you'll see the types of files it will use. And it will read up to 128,000 words. You might want to keep it at 120,000 just to be safe. I have brought in chat descriptions, whole conversations with chat. When I get to that point where I'm going back and forth, I'm like, okay, I don't know what else to do with this information. I will just import my entire chat and let it sort things, and I know where to focus. So when you use that novel import and import something, it'll show you the steps it is on. And then all of this is what I imported. So whatever you import via novel import will show up in one document. So you can see this was 18,402 words that I imported. It was just a back and forth ChatGPT conversation. That's it. And what separates novel import from the regular import, again, both give you that document, but whereas this import right here stops, does not do anything else, that novel import from the home screen will fill out information for you in the story Bible. So it won't do the brain dump. That's typically for you to write down your thoughts. It will fill out the genre for you. Of course, at any time, whatever the AI does, you can change it and adjust it if you don't agree. It will fill out the genre, create a synopsis for you. It will bring in your characters. And yes, there's only 3 because that's all I mentioned in that conversation. And it will bring in your world building elements. And lastly, it will actually do an outline for you. Again, all of these you can go in, make changes if you need to. So that's all of the things in the story Bible it fills out for you. The genre, synopsis, characters, world building, and outline. And again, that is using this import right here on the home screen. Along with 2 kinds of import, we actually have 2 kinds of folders, technically 3. 2 are right here on the home screen. So if you click that new, you have project. And if I click project, that is going to create one of these. So now I have a new project, project 103. Yes, that's how it works. Titles them until you add something. So creates projects, or I can choose to create a folder or series folder. So this series right here means a series folder. So what's the difference? This is a folder, a regular folder. This is a series folder. You see it says series. These project folders are just to help you organize. It has helped you declutter your screen, things like that. That is it, nothing else. However, a series folder will share your elements. It will share your characters and world buildings across each project. So for instance, here I am in this series folder. You see I have 2 projects here. Let me just create one. So now I have another project, a new project that just got created in this series folder. Now, if I click into it, y'all saw this was just created. I didn't do anything with it. But if I come down to my characters, voila, the characters are here. So are the world building elements. I can also see the outlines that were generated for any previous projects. I could even make adjustments here without leaving this project. So those are what gets shared. Your genre and style, unfortunately, do not carry over. I do have a workaround for that involving the outline feature. So if you're interested, I will be making a video on that little workaround, but hopefully by the time you've seen this, they will already be including genre and style carryover into series. So if we go back, again, you have project folders. Do not share different things. It is solely just to organize everything, get all of these projects out of the way. You can organize it by pen name, your genre that you're writing, the stage that the project is in. If it's in the planning stage, writing, editing, finished. And then the series folder will actually carry over characters, world building, and you can see each project in the series folder's outline. The other type of folder is inside of a project. So if I click new here, you see I can add a folder. I can add folders inside of a folder. So this is to help you organize things. For example, I brought in my Scrivener template that I like to use because I'm not hardly using Scrivener now. But I liked my template for organizing things. So I created a master project with a bunch of folders inside. All I need to do is duplicate it for each time I start a project and I know I want this. So I have folders here for marketing, different character stuff. This is just a way to allow you to have more documents here, more organization without cluttering your screen. Because obviously, if I have all of these open everywhere, that gets cluttered very fast. So it's a way for you to avoid that and just have everything organized a little bit better. So click that new folder here. That's document folders. New up here, project folder or series folder. And then again, novel import, document import. Novel import is the one that will read what you import and actually fill out your story Bible boxes for you. Up next, we will actually get started with creating a project.